Alright guys, it's Monday. There's my brother-in-law Pablo, Ace Fabricator, on the brand new FTR that I sold him. I'm going for a ride today. We've been riding together our whole lives. Pablo's also a very good rider, but he's a guy that can talk his way out of any ticket or anything on the planet. I'm not. So this place is the same place we're going, kind of, Virginia City, but we're taking a different route. Gonna do probably around a, oh, I don't know, probably around a 70-mile loop or something. 60 to 80 miles, not sure. So I got the new little sport screen on, but trouble is, the wind is blasting already today. It's only 10:15, it's gonna be up to 25-mile-an-hour gusts. Not a great day to take a video or test some screen, right? But, oh well, we're gonna have fun. Had to go have blood work this morning. Today's Monday. Wednesday, do my liquid radiation, guys. I may make a video in the shop or something after a couple days, but Wednesday, then I got to do the, yeah, it's windy as hell today. Hate wind. Yeah, I got to do a 7-foot distance to my wife, Cooper the dog, my cats, for 7 feet for 7 days. It sucks. Not easy. Along with feeling terrible. It starts tapering off after 7 days. It's all clear, but I still don't feel good. But it starts tapering off as far as how I feel about the 12th day. So it is what it is. Very tired. Got up at 4:30 this morning to be at the clinic down here Monday morning at 6:30 before they opened for my blood work, and there was already 10 people ahead of me. So now, Brother Pablo, the Ace Fab guy, I designed the parts, he built them as far as tubing, full systems we used to make, all those beautiful welds and slip-ons, the mid pipes, headlight brackets we used to build, little case bars, all tucked in, all sanitary, on and on and on. Sport rack. That was all done by Mr. Pablo. As far as fabrication, he's tubing dude. He raced off-road cars for like 18 years. He's a motorcycle guy, trust me. He's got about 10 bikes of every brand. And yeah, he used to race off-road cars, but he built off-road chassis, mostly Volkswagen stuff. First Baja bugs, but you think it's just a Baja bug you see driving down the street, but the whole body would lift off and be a full tube chassis under it. Raced Mid 400, some other stuff, him and a buddy. They built the engines, and then they built double and single seater cars. And in the mid 80s, Paul was the 300 champion out in Europe. I think it was maybe Vora, I think, not sure. But yeah, he's really into it. He's raced motorcycles his whole life and stuff like that too. But all around very good rider. Eccentric dude. Eccentric fabricator. I used to give him shit because, hey Pablo, you watching this video? I used to give him shit because he'd make the stuff too nice. Slip-on have like, you know, 1/4 inch of clearance or less to the swing arm, the mid pipe coming. I said, dude, when those come out of the jig after the bending tool, they're gonna spring a little bit, and a bike's gonna be different. They're gonna touch. Give it some clearance. Oh, do I have to? Yeah, you have to. Okay. So anyway, yesterday I took the bike for a short ride. It was a little windy, but I got on a road that was kind of hidden, and the screen was pretty good. Today's terrible because it's already gusting about 15 miles an hour right now. As you see, there's no GPS on it. I got the Garmin on it, the Garmin 396 with the lifetime maps. It didn't show up any better than the one out of my Camaro. I said, F this. Took it off. Took all the mount off. It's going back today. So, I found this cheaper one. I'm not about to buy a $500 Garmin motorcycle or more. GPS. I don't ride that far. I don't really even need a GPS. I just like to have it. It's neat to see the road coming up. It's neat to see the maybe points of interest, but also the speed limit. It's always a good thing. So it's kind of neat to have one, but I ain't even put one on unless I like it and I can see it. So I saw this one last night. Actually, right now, I'll put up some pictures of it. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? So, basically, it's 7-inch screen. It's got auto dimming and brightness. It's made for motorcycle as far as mounting. It's got the clamp, kind of like mine with the split clamp. And it's got the bushings for a 12mm hole up to 3/8 handlebars, I think, or even bigger. And nice 1-inch ball mount that snaps in. It comes with everything. And it comes with the wiring to hot wire it to your battery with the resistor, or look at the frickin' wind, god dang it. Or it also can just be plugged in like I do here to your USB output. So that's slick. I can just plug this right in. Probably use their cable. It might have a different end on it. But I'm going to give that one a try. It's 7-inch. Oh, look at, we're in a little pocket right here. Wow, it's quiet, huh? But I'm going to give that one a try, and hey, it's Amazon, and it's $139, and then I buy a 3-year warranty, I think it is, for $22. If I don't like it, in a week or two, I send it right back and get a refund. So, I'm going to try it. But, yeah, loving this bike. I told Pablo, if you want to take off, take off. I don't want to get a ticket. Certain things on certain parts of the road, we can speed up a little bit. Like I said, he can talk us with. He could go by a sheriff here probably at 65 miles an hour in a 35 or 40. Not get a ticket. My bike would be on a tow truck. Now, the other road I wanted to go today, but I had to go this morning to blood work. I was super tired, man. I just, guys, I have no energy. It's just terrible. And I wanted to go down to Mexico to my other riding spot where I've shown you many times, down in the Mexican border of the Sierra Mountains. And that's a ripper down there. That road. There's smokies out there too. You got to be careful, but you can see way ahead. And that's my favorite road, and I pretty much know every corner. And I really wanted to take this bike, and I will. Hopefully in the next few weeks after I get through this round of my next radiation treatment, the liquid stuff coming up, I can, I'll get the bike on the trailer and I'll go riding down there. And I'm working on a new camera for my helmet. This camera is a great camera. It really is, but it's older. It doesn't have this anti-shake very much. And it works great on my race bike, though. I have my other, I have a favorite older helmet. Still a good helmet, though. Never been crashed on or anything. It's a Scorpion that I like. And that's really my favorite street helmet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount my Insta360 1RS on the chin on that one with the mic in the helmet like this. But I yet to have found a remote that I really like. And so I'm on my third try, and that might be coming tomorrow. So when I get that helmet set up from now on, I'm going to open my shield a little bit. Yeah, from now on, when I get that set up, that's someone I'll be using to take these street ride videos, and you know, it has much better stabilization and stuff. Still going to do 1080p. Like I said before, I don't know. Guys do it, but 1080p is still plenty clear. That's what this camera is right now. But the 360 takes it even better than this one. And you don't get the grainy background. I mean, I tried all this stuff people recommended on the YouTube and all these different settings, and yeah, the background, if you're going along and there's a fence or this wall, it's all grainy. It's just too much. Dead ahead looks good, but does it really look that much better in 1080? I don't think so. So anyway, there's the Virginia City pool. Beautiful, huh? That's the park. This place is so neat. Just don't want to come here in the wintertime. This doesn't look steep, but it's steep. Alright, now we're on 341, leaving the town. Now we're back in the wind zone. See that little bird is flapping his wings, not going anywhere. See all those trails down there? So the Virginia City Grand Prix is all on those mountains over there, up and down and everywhere. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, if you've never seen it, look that up on YouTube. Virginia City Motorcycle Grand Prix. And I told you before on the truck route I was on yesterday, a couple days ago. God, this wind's horrendous. Yeah, they close off that truck route and have this car race that I'd actually like to do. It's a timed race. It's not a race against people. And they just do that little loop. But they used to close this one off, the whole highway. I don't know how much of it, but they did that for geez, quite a few years. I don't know, 7, 8 years. Then 2 guys got killed. I think one guy on a motorcycle went off, and then a guy in a Porsche went clear off at about 100 miles an hour, and he got killed, and that was the end of it. No longer. I'll tell you what, this is a great road, though. If you were confident that there was no sheriff coming down the other side, it's like Laguna Seca, man. It's bitching. But there's a lot of fatalities up here. People don't make it, go into the guardrail, you know, hit the freaking bank. Paul loves that FTR. He's a V-twin guy. He likes them. He's got Triumphs. He's got a couple Harleys. He's got this bike. He's got an NX500. He had a 701 Husky. So he loves supermoto sliding around. For an old guy, he can still ride pretty good. He used to flat track when he was a kid. He used to take our Honda XR100s and go to Hollister Riding Park, and they had a little mini bike track and a flat track, and we battle it out. It was fun. Kind of like racing Ninja 250s and road racing. Look at Is he Valentino? Or is he Valentino? Or is he a super mortard man? Had a lot of Ducati monsters. When I lived in California, we'd go down Highway 25 out from where we used to live. South of Santa Cruz, California, about 10 miles we used to live. Yeah, it's freaking windy. Hope you can hear me. And we used to go down Highway 25, and then we'd go down by the Pinnacles. You ever heard of the Pinnacles? Look up Hollister, California, the Pinnacles on Highway 25. What an awesome road. We have a lot of really neat roads. Went through Hunter Liggett, dropped you down to the Coast Highway in Big Sur. Then you go through Carmel Valley Road to Carmel, California. Yeah, we did these all day. 250 mile rides. It was awesome. I had our friends held different bikes. That a lot. I used to have a bandit fest. You know, the bandits were my big customer base. God, I hope you can hear me. The wind is terrible. But yeah, I used to have these rallies. Boy, this side's worse. I used to have these bandit rallies called the Bandit Fest, and we had like sometimes only 35 bikes, sometimes we'd have 75 bikes. I did it like 5 times. We had a big release form. Take them riding. If some guy was a show-off, I'd say, you're done, leave. I'd already had a big riders meeting, tell them, hey, we're not racing. Some idiot thought it was fast. You'd be doing a wheel stand going by every bit. I said, get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. I had a couple of guys crash, and I said, you know what, that's it. They won't listen. I'm not going to lose my house over being a nice guy and having a rally. You know how it is. The spoilers wreck it for everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, one year we had a dyno shootout. Never did that again. It was too much damn work. And another year we went down to Los Angeles area at the Queen, this guy's bar, restaurant bar, rode out of Ojai, Highway 33, which is awesome, down by Ventura, California. And then we went on the Carmel Valley Road a couple times. That old one I was telling you about. Go and then I'll catch them. Yeah, from here down, actually I like coming up this road, but from here down you got to be careful of the rocks. There can be big rocks. They bounce clear in the middle of the road. tire on that thing. Bitchin' bike though. He loves that thing. Don't want to get too close where you can read his license plate. Yeah, you see on the top of that mountain over there? Those are ski slopes. I think that's called Mount Rose. Pretty well-known skiing place, snow skiing. Hey, look over there. How would you like to live right up there? Yeah, that's Mount Rose Highway. We get to the bottom here. You go through a couple intersections, and that goes clear over the mountain and drops you down into Lake Tahoe. Beautiful ride. Yeah, the road's pretty darn clean, isn't it? He's going to take me to some mansion. I don't think I've ever been there. And there's shade where we can stop and talk and eat a snack and stuff. Oh, really clear today. Look at that's Reno. There you go. Okay, adventure guys, I forgot to mention last time. There you go. Just go straight. Go up. Drop your DL-800 and do about, wouldn't fall. It'd be about $1,000 worth of damage. No thanks. Pipe's nice, isn't it? Look at the fueling, guys. Just dipping into the throttle super gently. Hand off the throttle. Listen to that. No popping. It might do it somewhere, just a couple little subtle ones, but that's wonderful. It has a little vibration, a little buzziness, not much. I like my Pro Gel grips. Pro Grip 719s with the open end. You can get full black or these, but these, they have these in stock more often, gray black. They look good with the spike. But they're only about 1/8 of an inch bigger, thicker, or in diameter in the stock grip, so I don't like big fat grips, and my hands aren't that big, and they're perfect, and they absorb some of the vibration. The only thing I got to do is this mirror is just barely buzzy on the highway. I don't know if I'll mess with it or not, but this one doesn't buzz as much, and you know why? Tell me why. Why does this one not buzz as much, and why does this one buzz a little more? Out on the highway, about 5,100 to $5,000 at 70. Ding, ding, ding. Got the answer? Come on. Okay, I'll tell you. Because, look over here, what's missing? What's missing is a master cylinder for a hydraulic clutch. This is acting like a bar weight. See, it's all bolted to it. God, I hate this frickin' dirt. So that's why this one is just a hair more buzzy. It's not bad, but the vehicles at that one speed get a little fuzzy. And if you just take your hand, just squeeze this, it goes away. I might put some tiny little extensions on it, shortest ones I can find or something, because that'll act as another little damper possibly. Yeah, there's Reno. See the town way over there? That's the casinos. Yeah, they did shoulder work here. That's what they did. Wish we could go down here about 5 miles, turn off, and go right into a racetrack and do about 5 laps. with my Jiffy tape back. Go ripping around there past some floor bikes and go back home. Still taping, flashing red. That's the camera. I say taping. Now you understand how old I am. Yeah, we're going to do some work on Mr. Gray's ZH2. Paul's going to make me a new chain guard. Mine's illegal. It's about 8 inches from the sprocket. It needs to be about an inch past the chain curvature on the sprocket. I'm going to make a whole new one. And right now I got the whole nose taken off the bike, the ECUs I sent back to Chris Moore. Not to modify the tune. I'm going to raise the rev limit to 13.7 from 13.2. And I'm going to ask him if he can just slightly shorten the electric shifter kill time. Kill time on those things are terrible. This bike shifts way faster. And that's it. I'm not going to twist it that tight, but I want to shift the thing. I want to shift the bike at about 13 or 13.2 because it'll make about 4 more pounds of boost. And right now I'm shifting it at 12.6 or 12.7, and I'm about at 13 by the time I react and everything. But I might mount my solenoid shifter. I have some solenoids left, capable, and I may trigger it with the shift light. I got my red shift light on the left on that bike has a trigger output on it. It sends a ground. So we'll see what happens with that. But if I mount it, it's only to move the shifter, kind of like an air shifter. So you don't need any air, you don't need any tank, you don't need anything. But it's going to take some work. It's kind of a pain to mount it on that thing. But yeah, worst scenario if I decide not to use the shift light is I'll I'm talking to everybody about what we might do with the shifter and using my horn button. Hey, nice bike. Yeah, so yeah, even the horn button, it's going to shift. See, the shifter will shift it so much quicker than my ankle can pull up. I get my foot up okay, but I'm going to try some low gearing again now with the new clutch. It's either going to leave harder and get my 60 foot down a little better, I think, especially when I can wring its neck out more first to second shift, right? And but it's mainly just to make me consistent, not miss the shift light or shift too early and so on. But the shift solenoid will also just move the lever a lot quicker. You know, the second I touch it, it's going to shift it. It'll be maybe a 200 RPM or 150 RPM, you know, delay on the RPM. Not 400, 500 DL version. Well, possibly I think there's Paul Bunyan. God, it's the worst day to come over here, the wind. Anyway, going to the Parker Ranch. This is already a windy place, let alone on a windy day. To see the historical, I think we're taping now. I had the whole thing turned off. Yeah, it gets, on a normal day it's windy here, let alone today. It gets up to 60, 70 miles an hour on this highway. They shut it off to the big trucks, they'll tip over. That's Washoe Reservoir. A lot of deer over here. It's a neat road that goes around the back. There's some branches and things on the other side. Yeah, this is Tornado Alley. This is beautiful, huh? See, I should have my handheld camera. Yeah. There's picture time. There's Mr. and Mrs. Bowers. Wow. One of the most extravagant houses in Nevada Territory, product of mining wealth and personal taste, boom and bust tale. The mansion itself remains this powerful symbol of Nevada's history, an era where fortunes skyrocketed overnight and disappeared just as quick. The Bowers Mansion has been preserved for all of us to enjoy. And then the rest of the writing's too small and I can't read it, but there they are. Mr. and Mrs. Bowers, boy, they were well off, huh? Okay, I'm going to stop right here, take some pictures. Okay guys, I'm back with you. We're going through Franktown. This is on old US 95, and these are multi-million-dollar homes through here. The houses over on the old highway are a lot of horse properties with very beautiful horses, trust me, lucky horses. Hopefully Papa looks in his mirror. Yeah, what's her name? Yamaguchi, last name? Forget her first name, but was it Yamaguchi back in the 80s or 90s, the gold medalist ice skater? She used to live here, and a couple other ones. Here's Pablo going, where the hell are you? Yeah, and it's gorgeous here. Look at this. Right over those mountains going down to Carson City. We're going to go down there and we're going to eat lunch. Then we'll go back up 341. Go up the truck route that I rode on 2 days ago. And we drop back down 6 Mile Canyon and go home. About a 65, about 70 mile loop. Little loop. Look at all the cattle. Sierra Nevadas. Windy damn day. Yeah, trust me, that's not the screen. Look at that property. Beautiful valley down here, Washoe Valley. It's called Washoe Valley. trying to be still with my, only turn slowly with this camera. And we're recording. Oh, well, that one burned down. Yeah, that's bitching. I'll do a little video in Genoa sometime. I'll take a ride to Genoa. It's down a little. Oh, look at alpacas. Hey, guys. What do you think? Gorgeous, huh, guys? God, look at that guy's driveway. Bitch, huh? Yeah, a little more than whole shop performance made, and it's time to live here. I was too busy spending it on race bikes. I think I had more fun, guys. You know, years ago I could have went pro stock, NHRA, and all that, but I was too busy working in my little shop, making a living and building my little business. And I figure, okay, I go race 2 or 3 days in NHRA or something like that, and then I'll go from 0 to 0 in 2 days and then be broke. Look at that. I mostly raced out on the West Coast in the western United States. Went back east about 3 times. Racing funny bikes. Sandy Cosmic. Oh, we have a little calves. If you're going to go on a cruise, this is a nice one. Other than the wind. Yeah, look at this place. What do you think? Can you deal with that? We probably couldn't pay the electrical bill there. That's beautiful. Bike's on along, just gorgeous, just beautiful bike. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, right now today we've gone almost 54 miles per gallon. Bike's got 196 miles on it now. It's ready for a good romp. No, it's got 242, excuse me. God, look at that. Look at their yards. It's like a park. Yeah, so right between Washoe Lake and the property over there, the dirt, is the highway, 395. See this pipe? Nice and quiet, huh? You hear it when you rub it. Paul's is fabricators looking at the bike just a little bit. Well, you know, we could. You're going to remove the cat? We could cut that out. We could do this. Or I said, I'm not touching the thing. It's perfect how it is. You know, I'll do little things to make the bike better, but it's fine. For ran shit, it'd be a different story. Then I'd be okay. Might as well go for it. I'd open up the air box, get an air filter, and have it make my own tuner and do my thing. But, of course, he tells me that all the time, and every one of his bikes has completely stock exhaust on them. Now, stock is best. But I want you to cut the cat out of yours. Funny how that works. Alright guys, we just had a nice lunch. Still windy as hell. As you can see, we're going back to Virginia City, and we're going to do the truck route, then head back down 6 Mile Canyon. Now we're having some fun, huh, guys? Love the bars. Tires are breaking in now. Getting used to the bike. No wallowing. That'll be it. Now that was a ride. Guys, I don't see an FTR anymore. So there you go, guys. We'll do 75.9 miles. It's got 279 miles on the bike. And we just averaged 55.1 miles per gallon, including what I just did. So, anyway, yeah, another beautiful ride. I like the sports screen. It's bitching. When I got in some calm wind covered by the mountains, it's just as quiet or quieter than a stock screen. But today with severe winds, we had 25 to 35 mile an hour gusts out there. But anyway, yeah, so that was the first time I really rode it hard, so I hope you enjoyed that. And two of the Smokies were at the bottom, so I thought I'd probably be lucky, and lucky I was. So that was fun. That was good. Yeah, thing handles great. Still, stock suspension, nice and plush. Doesn't wallow one bit. Again, I'm not that heavy. I'm probably about 178 right now, sitting on the bike all suited up with my gear. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ride. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell and comment below, okay? Just let me know how you like my videos and the riding experience and the new DL-800. I think it's a wonderful bike. All right, till next time, you guys take care. Love you.